Hi there! The name of this town behind me in Turkish means palace. And indeed, in this place here, there's a great mixture of different cultures. This city used to be part of the Ottoman Empire about 4 centuries. For a long time it used to be part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, part of Yugoslavia. So I think you know where am I. I am in Sarajevo. When deciding where to spend their holidays, unfortunately a lot of travelers underestimate one amazing country in Eastern Europe. That's Bosnia and Herzegovina. Before traveling to Bosnia, some people asked me, why are you going to this poor country without a sea coast on your holiday? It's not worth it. To be honest, I had doubts myself before going there, but now I can tell you the advantages of this magnificent country. The first advantage of Bosnia is that you can shoot by drone anywhere, and there are literally no rules about that. It's not like in some countries like France or Germany, where you have to pay up to 75,000 euros for improper use. Second, this country used to be part of the Ottoman Empire for several centuries, so the food is very similar to Turkish and it's delicious. Number 3. The architecture here is a great mixture of Turkish, Austro-Hungarian and socialist Yugoslavian styles. Number 4. If you like abandoned buildings, the remains of the Winter Olympics 1984 are waiting for you. And the main reason for visiting Bosnia are the people. Very kind, very friendly and very hospitable. Even during Yugoslavian times, Sarajevo used to be a very multicultural town, with a lot of ethnic groups living here. Bosnians, Croatians, Serbs, Albanians and many others. Nowadays, the situation in Sarajevo hasn't changed. This country tolerates all other nations and religions. Let me show you that. This is a synagogue, Jewish cemetery, Muslim cemetery, the flag of the gay community, and of course this country tolerates people who like drinking. I decided to stay in a small and cozy hostel with very friendly staff. The hostel is situated in the center of the town, within walking distance from the main attractions, such as the Yellow Tower, the cable car, the Old Town. For the first day of my stay here, I decided to make kind of walking tour around Sarajevo, including of course the Old Town, and on the next day to move to the abandoned bobsleigh track on the Mount Treberidge. The bridge I'm approaching doesn't look very impressive, but in 1914 here happened one of the most important things in the 20th century. Here was killed the Archduke of Austro-Hungarian Empire, Franz Ferdinand. So this is the Latin Bridge in Sarajevo. The assassination of the Archduke kind of triggered the beginning of the First World War. Anyway, within walking distance from this famous attraction there is another bridge, not so famous, but it has quite interesting style. It's called Festina Lente, which in Latin language means make haste slowly. By the way, if your phone's battery is dead, there's a gorgeous bench near the bridge where you can sit and charge your phone or tablet or laptop. This here was the Pigeon Square, which is situated in the old town, within walking distance from those both bridges. The old town is literally an oriental market where you can buy anything you want, from Turkish coffee pots to gold, Eastern sweets. Even I think you can buy bullets here. No, of course they don't work. I think Bosnians are a very healthy nation because they sell everywhere here pomegranate juice. If you visit Sarajevo and you don't try cevapcici, that's a crime. You can see them here on this picture. All this beauty costs 2.5 euros. Hello. Hello.
Приятно.
Да, hello. Сразу. Let's take a look. Bill, it's 17 mark. So it means only how much? 8.5 euros. It's quite cheap for this big portion here. Do you know what is this here? This sculpture is made by bread slices and is dedicated to those people who died waiting in the queue for bread during the Bosnian War. I advise you to visit this place only if you have good nerves, because except the documentaries showing buildings in flames or people jumping from the 4th or 5th floor for their life, you can see here personal items of people being tortured or being killed. The town was besieged by Bosnian Serbs for 1,425 days. Undoubtedly, amidst all the Yugoslavian wars, the Bosnian War was the bloodiest, with concentration camps, prisoners, mass murders and mass graves. I almost arrived to my final destination, where I'm going to take the cable car to the mountain upstairs, when my eye was caught by this natural beauty here. And in the neighborhood there is something like a small waterfall or something, I don't know what's that. This here is the waterfall, and this is the cable car. You see, it's not far from there. These street signs can help you to reach the cable car. Here you can see the opening times, and the ticket costs 20 convertible mark. It means 10 euros. From the cable car opens very beautiful view. It will take you about 15 minutes to get to the peak. Meanwhile, you can make a couple of selfies for Instagram. This track here on the mountain Trebević was built exactly for these Olympic Games in Sarajevo in 1984. So the most ridiculous thing is that the former Yugoslavia, they didn't have a team in this sport, so they took people from other different sports to take part in this. And you see this track is very good built. It's old already because it's used, but it was built not bad. And I suppose this is the third place you can fly your drone, but how to get there, it's very difficult because you can get onto some bomb which were placed during the during the Bosnian War, as the locals say, that the drunken Serbian soldiers have placed a lot of them here. I don't know, maybe some of them have been found, but still it's very dangerous, so I'm not going to go off this path because I want to leave, I suppose. This track here now is used very often by cyclists. Yeah, you see there some dangerous places. It's used by cyclists because it's safe to cycle there. There are no bombs, nothing. And you know, these games here, they're very interesting. To be honest, these were the second games, Olympic Games, in a socialist country. The first one were in Moscow in 1980, and these were the first Olympic Games, Winter Olympic Games in a socialist country. You see how interesting it is to cycle here, I think, and quite dangerous. So those people who like extreme sports, they can enjoy this place, I think, a lot. So you see that path, it's circling around and around the mountain, and this track is built exactly, it copies the relief of the mountain Trebević. I suppose this guy Mithat Hubyar is very popular here, because on this pillar there are even two posters dedicated to him. When going down the mountain, I saw a couple of abandoned buildings and decided to visit them. let's take a closer look inside. Here everything is destroyed, so I'll show you these holes from the bullets here. A very close look at that. And you know, this nature here is very beautiful. Every step can end your life. That's not the best feeling. I'm here now in one of these abandoned buildings on the Mount Trebuch. I'm curious what it used to be here, maybe a hotel, because I see so interesting place. But I'm too old to go there, so you see, no, I'm too old. Everything is abandoned and destroyed. Maybe it used to be a hotel. What can you buy in Sarajevo? Bosnia used to be part of the Ottoman Empire, so you can buy, of course, lokum, some nuts in Eastern style. You know, I bought these biscuits. I think you are going to pardon me because I've already started them. They're delicious. And of course I bought this stuff, a little small item here. It's a Turkish pot, and this I think comes along with that. A imate li neki drugi, ovo je vučko, da ima neki drugi kao suvenir?
Ništa, samo te
Samo
ovo ili kao...
Da, ovo je veliko, nema. Ima troški imati.